I say I want this body when it comes time to go to the gym. I say I want to be a full-time influencer when it comes time to post. The only difference between you and who you want to be are your actions. The life I want is on the other side of consistency. This year, I actually accomplished every single goal I had. If your soul is unhappy, nothing could make you happy. You just want to be you, but better. So do better. I am so excited. It has been so long since I just sat down and talked to my girls. You guys said you wanted more life advice videos, and I am here to give that to you because this life is not easy, but when you have God, everything is good. So today I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide on how to actually reinvent yourself. This works because I actually did this step-by-step process in June, I believe, and my life has never been the same ever since, and I'm just super excited to share that with you guys. The Bible verse that actually inspired this is, let's see, got the iPad as always, Romans 12 verse 2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then, and only then, will you be able to approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. So what I took from this verse is you can be transformed by renewing your mind. What the Bible says is true and relevant, and when applied, changes happen. If God created me, then he knows exactly what I need to do. So I'm gonna tell you how I reinvented myself, right? And when I say I mean God. It's like you and God have to be in partnership with the reinvention of your life. Like God could be telling you exactly what you need to do, but if you're not doing it, nothing's gonna change. I started the beginning of the year in such a low state. Like I was working a job I absolutely hated. I felt purposeless. Everything just felt wrong. It felt like I hit rock bottom. I'm like, is this adulting? Like, is this how life is supposed to be? Because I can't do it if life is supposed to be like this. And I was like, nah, something needs to change. And now, y'all, I did it. I took the steps necessary to change, and life has been amazing. Like, y'all, I've been at peace. And I honestly think it did come from getting closer to God. Like the peace I feel, the joy, the creativity, the happiness, life is so good, but it wasn't easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. And I think that's what a lot of us don't understand. These things are simple. When I tell you, you're gonna be like, really? That's all I need to do? Yes. We're gonna get into the mindset shifts and the practical things. Like I'm really gonna give y'all the step by step. So let's get into it. Step number 1. Who were you born to be? It'll help if you guys are taking notes along the way because y'all, this is the inner work that's needed to actually change. You can't just get new clothes, redecorate your room, write a couple goals down and think your life is gonna transform. You have to do deep inner work and really want this, you know? Who were you born to be? This is very different from who you want to be. Who you want to be is heavily influenced by society, how you grew up, your parents. Your desires are not your own. I think some of us have to question it. Our desires are sometimes not our own. Who do you really feel like you're called to? I can't even see. Who do you really feel like God created you to be? What truly makes you happy in a transcendent way? Past money, past comfort, past attention. What truly will fulfill your soul? That is the question that you have to answer. Because when you chase after these wants and pleasure and desires, at the end, that's not going to bring you true happiness. And that's what I remember. I remember having a well-paying job and not being happy. I was so confused. All you need in this life is security and comfort and money and you'll be happy. That is not true. If your soul is unhappy, nothing can make you happy. It has to be personal. It can't be what your parent wants you to be. It can't be what your partner wants you to be, what your friends are, what society's telling you. When you quiet the noise, when you're alone, what makes you happy? Please answer these questions. Write it down. Write it in your notes app. Pick up a piece of paper. These are deep questions that you have to ask yourself because you could do all the superficial things. You get what I'm saying? You could change your hair and you can change your clothes. You get what I'm saying? But you'll always find your way back home. Gina. Okay, let me stop playing with you. But for real, so step number 2. What is the vision of your life? Listen closely. Vision isn't what you see with your eyes. It's what you see with your mind. Proverbs 29 verse 18. Where there is no vision, what? The people perish. And you have to get super clear. The moment I got super clear, like, listen, I want to live a creative life. I don't want to be a consumer. I want to be a producer. I want to bring something fresh to this world. I want to express myself. I want to be feminine and happy and healthy, and I want to be a good person. That step is so important. Trust me. Get clear on your vision. Again, not what you see. Don't even look at your circumstances. We serve a God who can do the impossible. If God was to come to you right now and be like, what do you want? Why would you limit yourself? If you don't have a vision, if you don't have a goal, if you're not chasing something bigger than yourself, you're never gonna feel fulfilled. I'm sorry. You're never gonna feel fulfilled if you're just chasing cars and money and girls and boys and clout. Let's be real. I feel like with New Year's resolutions and setting goals, a lot of people get it wrong. This year, I actually accomplished every single goal I had, y'all. Can you imagine? I started this year working a 9 to 5 with 3,000 subscribers, struggling to grow on Instagram. My TikTok was stagnant. I almost even got canceled on TikTok. I hated my job. I was unhappy. I was unmotivated. I'm a full-time influencer. I get to do what I love for a living. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm consistent, I'm disciplined, and my relationship with God has been the best it's ever been. So yeah, let me teach you guys how to actually write goals, achieve them, set them, and everything. You have to write goals based on that vision. I have my iPad because I think these things out, and I go through these questions with myself, and I'm very, very reflectant. So when I come to you guys with these advice, this is what I did, and I wrote it down so I could share with you guys. A lot of people write goals based on fleeting desires and temporary situations. When you base your goals on fleeting desires, you get there and you're not happy. Say you want a certain body type, but that body type is what's cool now. You want a curvy BBL body, and that's what's cool now. But say skinny is in. Now you get a BBL body and now you want to be slim. Or say you're slim and you want to be thick and now you want to be slim. It's like with fleeting desires, it causes so much confusion. But look at yourself. What do you really want? If you like being skinny, stop trying to gain weight to fit a certain ideal that you don't even really like. You know what I'm saying? If you like being thick, stop trying to force yourself and kill yourself to lose weight when you love yourself. Don't look at society. Don't look at what you want right now. Really think about it like, yeah, if I got here, I would be happy. And if it is weight loss, go for it. And if it is weight gain, go for it. But don't base it on a fleeting desire. And y'all, I'm speaking from experience. I remember when I was younger, I would literally force feed myself so I could get thick because thick was in. And then one day I said, you know what? I don't even care. All I know is I want a fat arse. I just want a little bump, you know? I just want a little more to the arse, and I'll be fine. And that's what I did, and I'm happy in my body. But imagine if I was still trying to gain weight, trying to reach these ideals that I don't even care about. I would never be happy. People base their goals on temporary situations. You're broke now, so when you do a goal, you make it something you don't even want, but it's realistic. I hate that word realistic because nothing is realistic. People have went to the moon. People say that was fake, but I don't freaking know. I'm not gonna get into the conspiracy theories, but people are walking on the moon. AI exists. Apple to have a phone, like these things were once seemed unrealistic, impossible until someone did it. So stop limiting your goals based on your current situation and being realistic. That never gets you anywhere. At the end of the day, you're gonna get what you ask for. So you better ask for what you really want. Basing my goals on my vision gives me so much clarity. I want to be creative. I want to live life creating what I love and exploring my passions and getting paid to do so. So what? I said I want to be a full-time influencer because that will allow me the time freedom, the financial freedom, and the creative freedom. If you want to be a business owner, write that down and take steps towards it. But you can't have this goal and have this life that you really want to live and then all your goals don't align with it. We have these one-off goals that don't really align with us. It causes us to do short-term things that don't even give us the results anyway and leads to more problems. If you take anything from this step, write your goals based on your vision. Be clear about your vision and then align your goals to them. Step number 4, stop thinking about what you need to do. Think about who you need to be, y'all. This changed the game for me. Again, I started this process in June. I had to really sit down and think. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. I've been trying to eat healthy. I can't stick with it. It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? In everything I do, I need to think of who am I becoming? For example, if you want to lose weight, you could look at all these fad diets. If you are not who you need to even be that weight, it's not going to last. I be seeing a lot of people getting BBLs and now the B stands for your back is big again. No, let's be honest. I'm seeing a lot of people taking a shortcut of, again, I can't say I'm pro or anti-surgery, but to each their own in it. But I see a lot of people taking shortcuts. You're not who you needed to be. You skipped a step. Even for me, one thing I realized, and I'm gonna come for myself, wearing wigs. I want to feign long hair, yet I don't even know how to take care of my natural hair. So I was stressed that, why isn't my natural hair growing? Because I'm skipping steps. I'm not practicing the patience needed to grow my own hair. I'm not practicing the health habits needed to grow my own hair. I was throwing on wigs and calling it a day, and I was suffering. So first, you're gonna write down your vision, the vision of your life. What do you see? Who did God really create you to be? What kind of life do you really want to live? Then you're gonna make goals based on that vision. Then you're gonna look at all your goals that's based on your vision. Then think about it. Who do I need to be to accomplish these goals? For me, I was like, okay, I want my natural hair to be long. Who do I need to be to have long hair? So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, what kind of traits do people with long hair usually have? Well, I need to have a consistent hair routine. I need to be someone who prioritizes their natural hair. I need to be someone who cherishes their natural hair. Okay. Now the thing with the be and do is usually they work together, right? So sometimes to be someone, you need to do certain things, right? So okay, if I need to be consistent, what do I have to do? Have a consistent hair routine. So if I have a consistent hair routine, I'll get closer to having my goal of long hair. You see what I'm saying? Say you want to lose weight. Think about it. Who do I need to be to lose weight? Well, first, don't you have to be consistent? Don't you have to be disciplined? Don't you have to be someone who has a good relationship with food? Okay, what do I do to get there? Okay, maybe let me start with a consistent workout routine. Let me start incorporating healthier foods. When you think of the be, you kind of take less pressure off of your actions and you're focused on your development. Your inner development will then influence everything else, y'all. I'm telling you. I realized like, okay, I have a consistency problem. I'm just not consistent with my skincare. I'm not consistent with the gym. I'm not consistent with eating healthy. I'm just not consistent. So the moment I realized that for the life I want, I actually have to be a consistent person. For the life I want is on the other side of consistency. For me, for you, the life you want might be on the other side of discipline. It might be on the other side of focus. You have to think about the deeper parts. Don't look at the thing. Look at who do you need to be. You get? I'm telling you, y'all, this will change your life if you only listen, innit? So again, go read the Bible, talk to God. He will let you know, because this is what he let me know to do. I did it and I'm just sharing it. But some of us, we need our own game plan for the Lord, innit? From the Lord. Act like the person you want to be. Like I always say, the only difference between you and who you want to be are your actions. You are who you want to be. You just need to act like it. The person you want to be doesn't have a different name. They don't have a different skin color. They don't have a different face. You just want to be you, but better. So do better. Intention is cute. This is literally what I wrote because this is literally what I felt. And this is really what I wrote to myself. Because I remember I used to have this problem of romanticizing about the life I want to live. Like I loved planning out the life and writing out the goal. Loved trying to change my life at 3 a.m. and I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And the alarm rings at 10 a.m. and I'm still sleeping. 11 a.m. I'm still sleeping. That's when God said, you know what? A little folding of the hands and poverty. I say, yeah, let me get up. Intention is cute, but action matters. It's definitive action that defines your life. Definitive action defines your life. At the end of the day, your life is a result of what you have done. Not what you wanted to do, not what you think you should do, not what you dreamed of doing. What have you done? If you are successful right now, it is because you've done the things you needed to do to be successful. You didn't just dream about success. You didn't just lay there and hope it knocked at your door. No, you did the things you needed to do. If you are unsuccessful, it is also a result of your actions. Sorry to say. It is. And for me, that's what I realized. I said every day, I'm sleeping until 12 p.m. saying I want to be great. Are you mad? I said, okay, it's really me. I'm dreaming about this life, but I'm not doing it. I say I want this body when it comes time to go to the gym. I say I want this hair when it comes time to do my routine. I say I want to be a full-time influencer when it comes time to post. But those are the things that are actually gonna make things move. Stop. You have to take action. Intention is cute. A vision board is cute. Goals are cute. But at the end of the day, what is zesty? What really looks good is your action. The last thing I want to say is start right now. Don't wait until the new year. Don't even wait till Monday. I used to think if I can't meal prep 7 days a week with the healthiest organic non-GMO foods and sleep at 10 p.m. then I failed. That's not the case. Start small. It's the simple, consistent actions that actually change our life. The moment I said, you know what? I'll just post once a week on YouTube. Consistently. I did it. My channel went from 3,000 to 60, almost 65,000. I'm gonna just go to the gym 3 times a week, maybe add in 1 day of Pilates. Something doable for me, y'all. My body has never looked better. I'm just gonna incorporate fruits here and there. I'm gonna try to sleep earlier. I feel my healthiest, my most energetic. Don't let all the propaganda, don't let all the noise in. Don't feel like you have to change your life in a day. Start now. Start the gym routine. Start the hair care routine. Start the skincare routine. Start the channel now. Start reading your Bible. Start praying consistently now. And by the new year, you would have built a confidence and then boom, momentum. The problem is you can't start the new year on 0 and think it's gonna go to 100. Maybe today is your 0, but you'll never be this low again. Trust. Maybe today is your 0. In a week, you'll be at 10. In 2 weeks, you'll be at 9. Why am I going backwards? In 2 weeks, you'll be at 20. By the new year, you'll probably be at 40, and then you can keep going up. But if you start the new year at 0, it'll take you until about March to see momentum, and by March, you're discouraged. I know next year is gonna be your year. I know it. If this year wasn't your year, even tomorrow could be your day. Stop waiting for the new year. Stop waiting for something tragic to happen. Stop waiting to live the life God destined for you to live. You're not serving the world by dimming your light, by not reaching your fullest potential. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I just imagine you at the other side listening to this, getting everything you need from it, and taking action and becoming who God created you to become. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I love you, God loves you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed. All right, bye my loves. Mwah.